Yes, someone I know who always says, I neither forgive nor forget. Which makes me wonder how this person's mind is filled with so many acts of wrongdoing, of resentment. What must be the quality of that person's day that can't forget and can't forgive? I'm very, very grateful for one thing. I can't remember anything. I really can't. I forget names. I forget what I did yesterday. I forget to write the rent check. I forget what the person said, what the exact conversation was. Whatever happened yesterday, I barely remember today. And sometimes that works really well, but at other times, like when I'm writing my book, it's not very useful. But things that happened in history, I remember. Okay. This forgetfulness has become such a terrible thing that after every section that I write in my book, I do a synopsis. Because you can't go back 300 pages to find whether you said that before. So I write a synopsis so I remember whether I've done it before or not. Plus this book has been written over a period of a year. So I've accepted the fact that I don't remember things about people. But the positive is, I forget all the bad things they said to me or did to me. And the occasional times that I do remember things that people said, I know that that moment has gone forever. You are not an eternal God or some supreme being that can forgive. I forgive you. You made a mistake. I forgive you. Who are you that you have the right to forgive people? Are you a judge offering a pardon for a sentence? I mean, that works well in a court with someone on death row. But in our daily lives, the act of forgiveness is not for the person who committed the mistake. It is for your own soul. It is so you forget. Forgiveness is nothing but surrendering an event, a comment, a conversation to the divine. And say, it's okay. It really is. And you think about all those conversations you had with your friend discussing what was said and what he did and what he didn't do. Do you even remember them today in your daily lives? Do you remember each one of them? It's already gone. It's gone. And damned are those that remember. Those that remember all the infractions of everyone around them are eternally damned because their minds are filled with useless garbage. What are words? What are words? They're nothing but pointers. Somebody said something to you. Immediately you attach an emotion to it and say, I am hurt. I am sad. How could she? Who is getting offended? Who is getting offended? Your ego or yourself? Because deep down, nothing can touch it. Forgiveness just releases impressions. The minute you attach importance to any event, any comment, any act against you, act of aggression, it has become an impression. And that impression is within you. And it gets released in many different ways. And one of the most common ways is anger. Anger is very, very common. Yesterday at the meditation session, just like I went round with everybody. And a strange thing that everyone said was that after meditating during this 40-day challenge, the period right after, they would get extremely angry for no reason. They couldn't figure out what it was. What it is, are impressions being released.